morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day Houston. Wouldn't you love to wake up to the smell of something good cooking in your kitchen? Meaning if you aren't cooking it, somebody else must be. And in my case, that somebody happens to be the author of Cooking in Boxers with Chef Bailey, 50 Ways to Keep Your Mate in Bed. He wants to make sure you know it's the most important meal of the day. Please welcome Chef Bailey to Great Day Houston. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Half naked and all.
Okay,
yes, thank you.
We do have members of the Baptist Church in our audience today, the New Jerusalem Baptist Church. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank you. We'll keep it clean. We'll keep it extra clean.
Well, they did say that they would pray for us during the commercial break. Okay, so how did you come up with this whole idea of cooking in boxers?
You know what? I am a breakfast lover and a romantic, so I figured you combine the two, and I cook in my boxers for me personally. So hey, I figured why not rope that all into the book?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's back up to how you became a chef.
You know, I've been in corporate America for years, and then was laid off in an economic downturn. I call this life after layoff. Literally, with my downtime off, I started just creating breakfast recipes because I love it so much. And I said, why not pen a cookbook? And I came up with the cookbook concept, loved it so much that I decided to become a private chef. And interestingly enough, my first client was Niecy Nash.
Yeah.
So I just, I said, hey, I must be doing something right.
Yeah, but you know, when you got laid off, sometimes God has other plans, right?
Exactly.
You might not have ever done this.
Oh, for sure. I definitely think it was like God sent life after layoff, I call it.
Yeah, okay, born and raised in the Bronx in New York.
New York, boogie down, yes. Oh, we got
But you got a little like Jamaican background.
But Jamaican by way of Jamaica. I always say my parents are Jamaican, so that always means I'm a little spicy. I got a lot of spice in the cookbook as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, you've come a long way since the first dish you ever made, which was?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Scrambled eggs, sausages, and bagel at 8 years old, and I thought I was doing something.
Yeah, you were doing something. Yes, okay. Okay, so you got some stuff you're going to make for us today.
Exactly.
Stuff to whip up easily.
I love to start breakfast with a little drink, you know, a little something. This is my Straw Bailey Bliss.
Bailey Bliss.
Yes, exactly. I'll just give you a little sample here. What I do is I puree a couple of strawberries.
Look at that Bliss right there.
Little
little
sugar. I pop a little gin in there actually, and then I top it with champagne. So it's like, you know, it's a little switch, you know, to mimosa instead of doing the exact same thing.
That is good. Oh, I like that.
It's a good deal. It's a great way to start. Hey, you know, why not start breakfast in bed with a little bubbly, right? Yeah, and then I'm going to take it to the food. I love to do savory and sweet. So I do savory in the beginning to open. I have salmon croquettes, and I'm going to show you how I make them really, really fast. They're quick. You want to keep breakfast in bed really simple and quick. We have some salmon here. That you can store-bought in the can, perfect. You add some onions. I'm gonna do this real fast. I have 3 seasonings here: salt, pepper, and Old Bay seasoning. I'm gonna toss that on top of it.
And what was the other seasoning?
Old Bay.
What is that?
Old Bay. You can buy it in most supermarkets. It's Old Bay. It's kind of like kind of think of a curry, but something for fish.
Oh,
more so.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. I have some garlic, fresh garlic. I go with fresh for this, as well as thyme, fresh thyme. You know, Jamaicans, we swear by thyme. And then I just put 1 beaten egg in there. You toss that up a little bit, but because it's so moist, you want to add some breadcrumbs to that.
Yeah.
So I toss in like maybe 2 to 4 tablespoons of breadcrumb and just toss it up. Make your patties. Fry it in a little oil, or if you want to be a little health conscious, you can bake them. Voila, and it's really simple. And I paired it with a lemon dill sauce.
There you go.
Exactly.
The size is all good, and the whole
sure,
bit.
Exactly.
Dip that right there. Okay, you got our next dish.
That's your savory, your sweet. I have a chapter in my cookbook called Sweethearts, so I have all kinds of yummy sweets.
That dip is amazing.
Yeah, you like the dip with it, right? It really works. It works well with any like crab cakes as well as salmon cakes. So crepes, you know, a little variation for instead of pancakes. Crepes are thinner, you know, so you want to just, you know, don't add any, obviously, baking powder to your mix. They're really simple to make. They're real simple. So what I've done here, this is for the banana topping.
Yes.
I've added some butter. I've added some butter here in the pan. It's melting. You want to throw it, I'm going to do it really, really fast. Throw some sugar in there. Stir that until it caramelizes.
Yes.
You also want to add some cinnamon.
You could also add a little chocolate, couldn't you?
You could, hey?
I'm just saying, I'm just,
hey,
you can vary things up.
I love chocolate. I'm all about the chocolate, as you can see. And and rum. You can put a little rum in there as well, you know, if you like a little extra kick. But you can burn it off. Let it cook and let it really, really burn. You're going to get this to caramelize really, really well. Once it's caramelized, you're going to pop the bananas in there.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate? What's the?
Dark, of course. Okay. The darker the berry.
All right.
So you want to let the bananas cook down, and it's going to cook down to about that consistency. Okay. And then all you do is just top your crepes with that. Look at that.
Yeah.
And then I love, you know, we're going to keep it extra sweet. I love to put a little additional powdered sugar on there.
Yeah.
And then breakfast is served. Voila.
All right. Yes, it is. Now, here's the thing that's so cool about this. for a while we got into all the packaged and mixed stuff, and we've gotten back to, I think a lot of us, back to real food. Everything you had were simple ingredients.
Yes.
This is how you put it together.
Very simple. You keep it simple. Breakfast needs to be quick. You know, if you're doing breakfast in bed for your honey, they don't want to be in bed all day.
Okay, this is crazy.
You love it?
Right here is
yeah,
crazy.
I love it. So you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it fresh as possible. And you can also do a lot of things you can do in, the night before.
Yeah.
If you want to plan ahead. I think breakfast in bed should be planned ahead. Yeah, so best way to have breakfast in bed in the morning.
We're also, I think, getting back to, because we used to look at cooking as so much of a chore.
Yes.
And I think at one time in our lives, cooking was looked at as a social event and bringing people around the table. Your best advice to people who always say, I can't cook, or I don't have time to cook?
I say, A, keep it simple, keep everything fresh. Again, plan ahead. That's the most important, I think, tip for breakfast in bed. And make it with your hands. That's love. I believe, when you cook for someone, it's showing your love. 50 ways to keep your mate in bed. What better way to show your love than with the expression of food?
Yes.
So yeah, right? I agree.
And take turns.
And take turns, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's boxers, don't think you ladies can't put the boxers on too. It's not. This is not just men cooking for women. This is everyone cooking for each other and sharing all that love.
Yeah. All right. Well, Chef Bailey, we love that you shared some love with us this morning.
I'm glad to be here. Definitely.
Okay, you can find Chef Bailey's book online for the recipes he made for us today. Check our website, greatdayhouston.com. That's right. Cooking in boxers. Okay, clearly you're fit. Clearly, I couldn't help but notice.
I have the fit. I have the fat gene though. I did right.
You have the fat gene.
I have the fat gene. Believe it.
Okay,
I will
so
show you pictures.
What's your workout? Because it's obviously not crepes.
It's
and,
not.
well,
Banana
I don't
every
suggest
day. Anybody do this every day. Of course, this is for when you're happy and in love. Of course, but no, I keep it simple. There's a chapter in my book called Skinny Breakfast, so there is some health conscious things in there, and I do what I need to do to promote the book, of course. So
And what's your workout program?
Every day.
Yeah, weights and stuff like that.
Weights, cardio, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, definitely kettlebells, the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you work out like that, you can eat what you want.